Awesome. Crystal will sort that out. But have a look at it. It's just in the bag there. It's come out really nice. Yeah. Yes. Customer service 101, mate. That's how we do it. Cool. I am still trying to get rid of M&Ms.
M&Ms? You haven't offered me any M&Ms.
You help yourself.
I can't. I've got 2 hands full.
Do you want me to pour some in your mouth?
No. What is in pour? You're not gonna pour. You're not gonna use your fingers.
No, I would have gone for the pack. Right.
Okay.
Peanut one's mine. Is that okay?
Yeah. No allergy.
It was just the hold of the chin. Brilliant stuff. All right, enough jolly japes now. It is Friday afternoon, which would only mean one thing. We're here, we're live, and we've got loads.
So load.
Loads of stock. 20 of which we're not allowed to show you or talk about. But they are here.
And that's literally 20. Yeah, it's not.
Yeah.
Not a.
So when can we discuss that? We can discuss that.
15th.
There we go.
Week and a half, which is a Tuesday or Wednesday, I think.
Yes, awesome stuff.
I wish I'd take my jumper off for this.
Well, I put my jumper back on.
Yeah.
Because I've just got a
string vest.
A vest, not a string vest.
Yeah,
it is a vest. Like
is it Onslow or Onslow?
Yeah, Onslow. Yeah. A cut. Yeah. It's like a cut off. There's no sleeves, and I'm not having these breadsticks out on display. No. So we've had bits from Epiphone, a lot from Fender, some Jackson bits. But yes, we are
some custom shop.
Yeah, absolutely. Some custom shop pieces as well, of course.
So we're live on YouTube. Hello, YouTube. We're live on Facebook. Hello, Facebook.
Yes.
Facebook have kind of woken up first, and we got Ridwin Harris saying, "You know."
We have got to say as well that does not work on all police officers. We found out this week.
No.
Because Dab, who watches this, tried it on a friend of his, and he didn't take to it kindly.
No.
I don't think at all. So don't try that at home with any police officers you know, or anyone that works in
they come
the
to see
crime.
you for non-good.
If they knock your door, like a pair of them knock your door, and then you just go, oh.
Yeah.
Yes. Hello. Yes, I'll be 2 seconds.
Yeah,
you have
sure.
a little note.
How you doing? Facebook and YouTube. Craig Webber says Adam is too hot for a jumper.
It's not too hot. You
Yeah. Wayne Salter says, "Hey guys, how you doing, Wayne? I noticed it was you and Jane's anniversary. I think the other day on, or maybe it's today. I'm not sure. On Facebook, so happy anniversary to you. Over on YouTube, we got Mark Palmer saying, "Evening, gents." Which is lovely to have you on board, Mark. Back on Facebook, we got Matt Reese Thomas saying, "Hey folks, Matt Reese Thomas, how you doing, mate? When are you gonna pick up your amplifier?"
Yeah.
Hey,
come and get it.
When are you gonna pick up your amplifier?
Come and get it.
Come and get it.
It's fine. Have you shown anything? Done anything?
No, nothing. No,
all right then. So do you wanna?
So yeah, it was Wayne and Jane's anniversary at some point this week.
Was it?
So I wish them happy anniversary.
Do we know the time? Years.
I'd say when.
I'm only asking because I'm really nosy. No, I'm only asking because yesterday I think we were discussing the years and what you get, didn't we?
Yes, we did. Yeah.
Because Glyn and Jill are not far away from their 48th.
Yes.
And it's eyewear or optical based gifts.
Yeah.
Which is very, very funny.
Yeah. And next week is mine and Katie's anniversary. Mm-hmm. And it's lace. So I've got myself some nice, sexy lingerie to dress up for her.
Yeah, perfect stuff.
Yeah.
I took some advice from Chris on what he wears. And, brilliant stuff. And, but happy wedding anniversary. How did you spend it? Did you have a great time? Hopefully not involving any guitar shops anywhere, anytime.
No. My dad has commented, watching. Okay.
Subject, watching.
Yeah.
Brilliant stuff.
Matt Reese Thomas says tomorrow will be up. Good. He gives us two pale thumbs, not yellowish. He's not ill. Wayne Salter says 17 years. Wow.
Brilliant.
So,
and what was yours?
Lace.
And how many years?
13. That's what it's going to be. Look up to see what 17 years is.
17-year wedding anniversary gifts.
UK. Over on YouTube, Chris Baker says, "Cheers for the restring" from Lawrence Baker. How you doing, Lawrence? And hiya, Chris. How you doing, mate?
How's it going? You're very, very welcome.
So welcome. Right, we got loads to get through. So I reckon we make do with the niceties now and just get down to...
Cool. Primary flight case, we're going to start with it. So, this is an absolute beast. It came in and we thought, oh, okay, yeah, it's, it's an Epiphone. I believe it's a master-built master-built Texan. It is a master-built Texan.
Yeah.
And, it's very unassuming, but it sounds very, very nice, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Sounds very, very, very nice. Very impressed with that. Very, very cool. In about 759, something like that.
Remember that, I think. Yeah.
So yeah, brilliant stuff. So
what else we got?
Stick with the Epiphones. This is the Thunderbird. Now this is a new one as well. Even though we've had Thunderbirds before.
It's
a
different one.
Thunderbird something or other.
Yeah.
But it's a new one. We haven't had it before. And if you are on the website and if you are perusing, you'll notice that a lot of stock has come in, but they won't have the photos. They'll just have boring stock photos, and that's because Tom's had a week off.
Yeah, Tom's had a week off.
Tom's had a week off, so a lot of our photographs are just the generic sort of stock photos.
Yeah.
So, and as you know,
I haven't
we
been
like
able to find one for that. That's why I don't know whether when I did the listing whether there was a picture there, but
not sure. I think so. I think everything's got pictures, and yes, but yes. This one, I think this one came in on the Friday
delivery.
Yeah. But it's the inspired by Gibson Hummingbird, just the satin. It's so nice. It's we've got this now in the two colours, the natural and in the sunburst.
Sorry, viewers, 1 second. You have no idea how difficult this is.
That's how long is the stamina.
Well, to be fair, yeah, it's
6
minutes 45 so far.
I'm going to mention this as well because we are
yes,
here.
and Elwyn is there as well.
Good. So there's links that we're putting into each of these. You can go there, you can donate. If you donate, we get sent your name, gets put in here, and if we get it drawn, and there's a guitar, a very nice Sigma up there, T-Series,
and
which is available for winning.
Customers occasionally ask and tell us to keep the change and put things into a tip kind of jar. Yes. We're using this as the tip jar for the foreseeable.
Yes, so
anything that...
so our all of our charity money is going into this as well.
Yeah. Craig Webber says, "Did you hear about Gax shutting down?" We did.
We did.
Yeah,
yes, we did.
And Backs.
And Backs.
Yeah.
All the 3-letter.
What did that smirk off?
I'm not smirking.
You are smirking.
I'm not smirking.
Be magnanimous.
But yeah, I shouldn't I? Right, we're gonna have a look at some straps while we're in this side. Because we had right on delivery today.
Yes.
Full of all of the best straps because they are our favourite straps by a long way. So we've had lots of things in, so like the pianissimos. We've had some cool ukulele straps back in on request because we did the ukulele show last Saturday.
Ukulele show. If you went to the ukulele show last week, thanks for making it such a nice day.
Yes.
Some lovely playing, some lovely singing going on there.
Lots of Hawaiian shirts, I was told.
Yeah. I got videos to send over actually for the update, but there's no update tomorrow, I think, is there?
No, we did try and film each other.
Yeah.
Because normally Tom is here to film our doings and our goings
all the time.
And we haven't managed to get a lot of footage between the two of us, have we really? There's a couple of bits, but they wouldn't make for entertaining viewing. Not like the way Tom does it. So you just have to put up with maybe just watch this again on a rerun tomorrow.
Yeah.
That'd be absolutely fine. So these are the ones that we talked about last week. So these are the Beppus.
Yeah.
There's 3 here, and I think all 3 have got name against them already, but they are absolutely stunning. Sort of iridescent with the brass buckle and that kind of thing.
Good word.
Iridescent?
Yeah, 4
brass. Mojo Bolt red. Very cool.
Yeah.
I've got the silver one. Chris has got silver and gold. He's fancying the red. I said, to buy that, you have to buy a red guitar.
Yeah.
You're not going to you wouldn't have that with any of the
Oh, you had some nice red guitars this week. Ooh.
We have had some. But yeah, loads and loads. There's Bolt Silver. Tamps. We've had Brian Mays back in. Bohemians, you can't go around me. Also, we've had a Bohemian in black, and neither myself or Andrew can remember who it was for. Phil, we think it might have been for you, but there's a black Bohemian strap there. So claim it. I'll look through my notes as well to see if there's someone on there.
So a little bit earlier, Phil Gaming says, "Hello, Telecaster." I mean, guys.
You're not here for us. You're only here for the Telecasters. We know that you probably just put this on in the background and wait until we're in the other room, and then you'll watch, and then you'll go back to just letting it kind of
We know.
You know, yeah.
We know where we stand. Owen Smells says, "Evening, boys. It's my 37 years in June. Traditionally, alabaster or more modern animals."
See, it's the most strange.
Yeah.
It's the most bizarre list of gifts.
John Drayton says hello. Elwin Smells says cracking and gives us. I can't do the finger signs anymore. You know, the hand signs.
These ones?
Yeah, that's
Is
it.
that one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Craig Webber says, "I love that Thunderbolt Strat." And he also says, "Andrew, you okay, brother? It sounds like you've got a cold." I'm fine.
You got a cold?
No, I've not got a cold. I'm tired maybe, but
sick and tired of this place. That's everything this side. I think we're gonna go next door.
Elwin has put a nice donation link there. Please follow that and donate for a chance to win a nice Sigma acoustic. Dav Roberts says, "Evening, guys. I loves a red telly, of course. Good. Dav bought a beautiful red telly this week.
There's a bolt strap here for you, Dad. So these are new limited edition Jim Dandy flat tops. Okay, I'll see you soon. Flat top, limited edition flat tops. Jim Dandy's with solid spruce tops. Spruce. Very, very nice. Guess how much, Ant?
Oh, it's got to be £600.
It's close. 225.
What?
I know.
I knew how much.
I know you did. Satin necks, satin backs, gloss bodies. No electrics.
No.
But it's 225. What are you moaning about? Plus there. Constant and parlour shapes. I think, was there a dreadnought or was it just these two shapes?
Just those two. Limited edition.
Yes.
And we've got a few.
We like.
Clive Waters. He says, "Evening, gents." YouTube had no idea.
YouTube are like just like
yeah.
Why do they allow these people to present this little thing every week?
Phil Gavin says, "Right on strap. See, I'm watching." Brenda, so was one for you? I can't remember, Phil.
Yeah, I've got a black Bohemian strap here. Did you request one? If you didn't, that's fine. I'll have a look through my notes.
Oh, sorry. YouTube, Jason Brophy, how you doing? He says, "Any Gibson Les Pauls, not epi crap." Hey, be nice, Jason.
But yeah, we have. We'll show you now.
Yeah. Richard Willis, how you doing? "Hey guys, coming to see you next week for a string change on my Newport and to talk about selling a couple of things."
Well, that sounds like a threat. And we don't take threats kindly, but I guess it's a nice thing you're doing. So yeah, I guess so. Cool. Okie dokie. So yeah, bring it in. We'll give it a restring.
Ryan Murphy says, "Speak English." Ooh, okay.
Me speak English.
Me speak English.
Me speak English.
Me don't speak English. Post Punk SG. "Any Fender Tellies Ultra USA Rosewood or Ebony? Thanks in advance."
Well, luckily you've given us quite a wide range there, so we can say yes. If you just stuck with the Ultra thing, we had to say no, because our Ultra went to Dav, wherever he is on, this week.
I think it was Ultra, but in Rosewood or Ebony. Oh, no, it's only Ebony, isn't
Ebony
it?
boards, yes. But we can take a look.
We will.
We can.
And
also, subtitles are available. I don't know how good YouTube subtitles are, but our YouTube channel, our most subtitled language is English.
There you are.
So there we are.
You got something to say, Chris? How you doing, mate?
Furniture.
You what?
Furniture. 17 years is furniture.
Is it?
Oh, just general
furniture. Yeah. A little poof or something.
Yeah. What was that about 17 years? Yeah. Little poof for your 17 years. or something.
Brenda Griffiths, how you doing, Brent? Plan to come to see you today, but my dog had to have a heart scan. Everything's okay.
Good, thank God for that. Jesus.
There's a story in itself. There's a 2-sentence kind of roller coaster, that.
Yeah.
Warren Cartmel, we're here. It's only bloody Friday, scrubbers. Hope it's been a teletastic week.
It's been a very, very teletastic week, actually.
Yeah.
With everything that's come in, and Stratatastic. See, Ryan's right. I can't speak English.
Yeah.
I'm going to show you a couple of bass bits, and then we'll fly over. So we've had in the ebony version of the EB3. So we now have the cherry EB3 and the black or ebony EB3. Both here with the viola bass that came in last week. You saw that there. Up on the wall, I think we're up to date from where we saw last.
Oh, no, isn't there like a violin bass?
Yeah, it came in last week. It was in the Friday.
Right, there you go.
But we do have the viola there.
Yeah.
Next to the cherry.
No.
So, as they're behind my head, did you want to? Who was asking about Les Pauls?
Um,
And not Epi crap.
Yeah, that was Jason Brophy.
Right, Jason, I've got to show some of the Epi crap. I got you that. 'Cause it's all good stuff.
It is all very good stuff.
New stuff. SG. What? SG Special P90.
Special, yeah.
Sparkling Burgundy, that is. It's a very red burgundy.
You can see my two hands there, and my arms are absolutely aching.
That's cool, eh?
Oh, chocolate, that is.
That's the Inspired by Gibson Les Paul Custom in the white. And behind that is the Inspired by Gibson SG. I think it's the vintage white, or, I can't remember what it's called. It might even, no, I don't think it's Polaris white, but I'm going to say it's...
I'm just going to go over here to acknowledge whoever's... Hey, how you doing? You right? Chris is coming up now. Sorry, we're back.
He's back. Look at that. Look at that zoom in. That was brilliant. As well as all of the, like the Greenie Epiphones, we've got Sheratons, we've got Dave Grohl's, and we've got Carinas, and we've got the Firebird. The Firebird actually is being used by... there's a band, and they were just on Sunday Brunch, and he was using that Firebird. I was
Brilliant.
like, I think it's something like English teacher, something
Right.
like that. It's one of them kind of bands.
Yeah.
There was a band on Radio 6 this week, and they called something like Car Seat Headrest or something. I'm just like, oh, shut up. And I'm sure they're really, really good. But I was just like, oh, brilliant. Brilliant.
Yeah. Brilliant. Right.
They make sketches about bands' names with those kind of names. Right. You asked, here you go. So 50s, Les Pauls, we got 50s tobacco in with P90s and the humbuckers. We got two different versions of that. This one is obviously the plain top. This has a bit of a figure top there. And then we got our 60s then, which is unburst, iced tea, and bourbon. And that's what we've got in terms of Les Pauls. We've also got 335s. We've got Les Paul Specials in the TV yellows.
We have had a bit of a run recently, haven't we? Because there was chocolate up there a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, we didn't have room for quite a few bits. Same with the Epiphones, actually. Loads and loads of stuff. So 339s, 335s.
Yep.
Les Paul Specials, that kind of thing.
Right, we'll do a quick catch up on comments, and then we're going to get tucked into the Fender stuff. So, Peter Hurd says, "Evening all.
How's it going, Pete?
You're not a police officer, so we're not going to do the."
Can't do the drop.
Things, no.
Can't do the drop.
Phil Gaming, nope, I wanted the purple Gilmore, but bought the leather Brian May. Right, so now
that's fine. I'm sure I've got an email somewhere of someone asking for it.
Will Asher Payne, good afternoon, A-String. Hello, A-Strings, good afternoon, boys.
Well, we were talking about you yesterday, and we're going to see if we'll test your knowledge in a minute.
We've got on Facebook, we've got, Alejandra Bonilla says, hola, how you doing, Alejandra?
Hola.
Yeah, hola. Where you watching from? Richard Willis, what is a good start of valve amp? Smallish, HD1. Yeah. Richard Willis, stratospheric. And then
stratospheric, yes, very good.
And then post-punk SG, nothing wrong with Eppies. Lucky you didn't have to play Woolworths guitars in the 70s. Yeah, we have a few of them coming in now and again. And yeah, Marisif says your tattoos are banging.
Thank you very much. They're either loved or loathed.
Yeah.
So thank you very much.
The YouTube.
It's nice for you to be part of the minority.
Absolutely. And Midnight Hour says swap to YouTube to hear Adam. Great.
It's got to be the phone.
It's got to be the phone.
It's got to be the phone.
Yeah. Right. Okay.
As in our phone that we're streaming from.
So this weekend is tomorrow and Sunday are the last days that you can pick up an American Professional from Fender at the deal price. So basically, Fender kind of anything that we sell within a period, they
that window there.
Yeah,
there.
They basically reimbursing us for the sale price, kind of.
Yes. Absolutely.
So if you're interested in a Tone Master or American Pro, now is the time, especially with the old tariff gate that's going on.
So the two things one question I've got is, so from end of play Sunday the 6th, do they go back up to the original price then?
Yes, they do.
They do go back up, right? Okay. And I'm guessing that anything new coming in later on this year is going to be higher again.
Well, they had a price. They had a price was on March the 1st anyway.
Right.
And so yeah,
is that tariff related then?
No.
Oh.
No.
Oh.
So yeah.
Okay. Right. So yes. yeah, so now would be a very, very good time. So the 4 Strats that are in our center display are all part of this promotion. So you've got the Fire Mist Gold, which I really, really like. I think that's super cool.
Yeah.
Fire Mist Gold Pro 2 with the rosewood boards.
70th anniversary.
70th anniversary. So that's actually a 2-color sunburst, not a 3. With the maple board. The extremely popular, as in they're all gone. This is the last one. Stratocaster HSS in the sandblasted ash.
Yep.
With the Seymour Duncan in the bridge. Hardtail, very cool. And Miami Blue with rosewood. But that's not all, Andrew.
What?
It's not, because made myself laugh. We've also got Telecasters. We've got the Mystic Surf Green. We've got the Deluxe in Mercury, which is very cool. I don't know why that's even still. I like that. And we've got the Dark Knight.
Yeah.
So we've got those 3 there that are also professionals.
And a couple of bases as well.
Yeah, of course.
3 or 4 bases, actually.
I'm sorry, bassists.
So we got the American Professional Precision in Olympic White and in Miami Blue, and Jazz in Roasted Pine and Sunboist.
Sunboist. But it's cool. So, you've got until, what is it? Is it midnight on the 6th?
Yes.
So midnight on Sunday.
I guess
GMT,
Monday morning. Yeah.
GMT.
BST.
BST. Is that, what's that? British Standard Time?
Yeah. Summertime.
British Summertime.
Yeah.
Oh, so that allows for the hour. Is that where it is?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. See, I'm learning. Yes, you got that. So if you do fancy something, let us know. This does apply for Towmaster amps as well. So we've got 2 deluxes, one black, one blonde, and we've got a twin here as well. And they're awesome. Andrew was trying a Towmaster earlier, purely for educational purposes for the shop, and it sounded wicked. That's the one you were trying there. And I guess while we're here, we may as well go here, and then we'll go to the AV2s.
Yeah.
Wicked.
Perfect.
So, new arrivals, as you can see, if you remember, if your memory is so good you can remember to last week's stream, that we had just one run of guitars. We have split them up into Strats and Tellies, because we've got that many of each. We can go, right, we've got a good schlep of them and a good schlep of them. So the newest ones are our Center 3. So you start wherever you fancy starting.
Let's have a look at the Rosewood Telecaster.
Rosewood Telecaster, of course you can. So
it's a little bit different to the rest in as much as it's pristine.
Yes, satin finish all over.
I'd seen a struggle.
Oh, no, and it wasn't coming. It was not coming out then.
Very George Harrison.
It is limited edition.
Yeah.
Very, very, very cool.
While you're just looking at that just very quickly, so Will Ashpayne, I love that red SG special, reminds me of Pete Townsend from The Who, and Noddy Holder played at red SG as well. Brilliant. Paul Storm Martin Smith said, good evening, legendary folks. How are you doing, Paul? Phil Gaiman, Andrew, are you putting tariffs on stuff to fund your next holiday? What an excellent idea.
So, yeah, it is a brilliant idea.
Sometimes, yeah. And Will Ashpayne says, my friend Joseph Dargavel from Shovel Face owns Sunburst Fender Stratocaster with a maple neck.
Awesome stuff.
Over on YouTube, Midnight Hour says, swap to YouTube to your Adam. Yeah, I said that already. Will Shaskin says, every guitar store I go to never have a Mustang. Do you own Mustangs? We have got Mustangs.
Mustangs?
Yep.
We
got a couple of the players there. We've also got Classic Vibes in, I believe, at the moment. Yeah, there. We got all the Sonics in as well. So, yeah, we got Mustangs and we got Mustang basses.
And quite often, we'll sing Mustang Sally.
Oh, yeah.
Quite often.
While Tom is on the floor and he neighs like a Mustang.
He does.
And he'll got 2 legs. And, yeah.
I tell you, the version that we like the most is Barry from EastEnders singing Mustang Sally.
Yeah.
It's probably the best version we like. So anyway, Rose will tell you, all the details can be found on the website with this.
Yes.
I think, from memory, this is about 5.3.
Yeah. Like that.
I think all 3 of these are the same price. They're 5.3.
While he's swapping round, Kuya XL, how you doing? He says, ever get any Godin guitars there? We've got a used one at the moment, which is a
multi-act nylon
with the synth kind of access. So yeah, we got one of those in the moment. But yeah, I think we can get Godin because that's one of our suppliers now. Yeah. Will Shaskin, you've got Mustangs. Yep, we've done that. So Midnight Hour, Tone Master Blonde Deluxes are great amps. Solid rosewood body or veneer? Solid rosewood.
Solid
With like a
rosewood.
maple kind of
sandwich.
sandwich in the middle, like a
Like the
filling.
original.
Yeah.
Solid rosewood neck.
Yep. Beautiful. And Richard Willis, Indian or Brazilian rosewood? It must be Indian.
Yeah,
I don't think
Brazilian's
Brazilian's embargo, isn't it?
It's very embargoed.
Post-punk SG 50% off tariff. Yeah. Well, 50. I don't know. I get it confused with all these things. I'm not a businessman.
Yes, you are. Yeah, I hope you are.
Phil Gavin on Facebook says, love the custom shop Tele-Custom, hands off everyone. And with Ash Payne, I love that George Harrison Telecaster.
Good
We're
man.
not allowed to call it George Harrison Telecaster.
We're not
but
allowed
it is,
to, but you know.
Elwin Smells did a 20k training run earlier, and my Garmin watch has just told me it's time to get active. My response can't be written.
I was going to say, that's cheek. The cheek. The cheek. See what I've done? See what I did earlier?
So this one I really, really love.
Yeah.
This is one that we spec'd up, isn't it?
Yes. Now, I think, because as with all these things, they don't, especially something like this, you get the product number was created for us for this because obviously we spec'd it. So there's no product to go. But going off the sheet, I think this is very, very much like our Target Burst. So it's a limited edition late 64.
Right.
So it's the late 64 in Relic, I think it's Heavy Relic Natural. We chose the hardware for it to be black pickguard. It's got, I think, the grey bottom Strat pickups on it. Really, really nice mid-60s oval seat, like super nice neck.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a stonker. It's
have a look at the back.
The Natural is a funny one, isn't it?
Yeah.
My rig, who's quite often on the Saturday videos, he's one of our friends, said that it's kind of like the Rory Gallagher light, in as much, I know obviously some of it, but it's got that kind of vibe to it. But very, very nice. I like that it's got like almost like a little F there.
Yeah.
So
Paul Templeton says, afternoon gents, late again. How you doing, Paul?
Paul, don't ever apologise. You're fine. People got lives. People got things to do. You're okay.
Phil Game is saying, Adam, is the Tele-Custom neck similar to the AV263 Tele in profile?
As in this one? This guitar, is that what we're asking?
I think I don't know, maybe.
I think this one, because this is the 60s. So this is the 60 custom
Candy Apple Red.
Candy Apple Red.
Again, I think that we it's not I think there are one or two things that we spec'd about.
Yeah, we chose the colour.
Chose the colour and
yeah, absolutely, we chose the colour. So that is unbelievable. That actually looks like like a candy apple. It's not a toffee apple, but a candy apple where it gets bitten and it goes. But super delicious. So this is 60s oval C. So this is slightly slimmer than mine.
You said yes, that one.
This is slightly slimmer than mine, but I will check. I'll have to check against the 63. I got a feeling that 63 is going to be slightly, especially there, slightly fatter there. Don't know, but it's lovely, beautiful feeling neck.
And what model's this? It's a 60...
60s custom. So basically, the same as this.
Okay.
Same as that, but obviously just the...
Yeah.
We've chosen the candy apple.
Beautiful.
But super, super, super delicious. What we're going to do is we're going to get the Travelers out and photographed, and at least then we know a bit more about them, because it's one of those things you have to do your homework with these things. But that's them. I've got another triage of beautiful guitars to show you. You ready now?
Yeah.
So these are AV2 1965 Stratocasters.
Yeah.
They are new, aren't they? As
they're brand new.
Part of the AV2 range. We've already had the phone going off the hook for one of them, but we'll get to that one in a minute. So, Sonic Blue. Shoreline Gold.
Is it?
SH, I think the thing was.
Yeah.
Colour code. Shoreline Gold and the Candy Apple Red. Now, this is the one that people have been...
Yep. We've had about 4 or 5 inquiries about this one.
So, our question to Will Ashford Payne was, we were saying about artists that play Candy Apple Red Strats.
Yeah.
And obviously, there's... Fiesta Red is the most famous red Strat. And there's a few artists that play like Dakota Reddish kind of things.
Yeah.
But can you think of anyone that's got the candy apple? And it's not a test. We're just wondering because he's very, very good with who plays what, where, and why. But yeah, they're brand new.
Already, before you did that, he said that red Telecaster is Mark Knopfler from Dire Straits. So I think that maybe...
that's where we're going to go.
Yeah.
We'll end up with the Knopf.
And Phil Gamer says he'll work for free for that telly.
You're welcome to. It's basically what I do. I know that a couple of these bits came in last week, but it's worth showing. 66 Jazzmaster in the Sherwood Green.
Yeah.
Very, 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 very
Absolutely
nice.
beautiful.
That is. The prototype white.
Yeah.
And
Black.
the black
Strap.
strap. So from the candy apple red all the way through to this Jazzmaster are all AV2s. So we've got a really nice selection of AV2 stuff. And different, we've got different Rosewood Strats, which is great. Fiesta and the Candy Apple. Loads of really, really, really nice stuff at the moment.
My arms are really, really aching.
Are they? Really,
yeah,
really,
we
really
need
aching.
to we need to find a solution for this. We've also had in Fender standards.
What if we had like a resistance band around your neck, tied to your wrists, and then your wrists just rest?
Yeah, except they'd hear my voice more than yours.
Oh.
But yeah, but we've had Fender standards, which are their new sub £500 guitars. So we've got them in what, Matt?
So we've got them in aquamarine metallic, which is the blue, candy cola, black, sunburst, butterscotch. We've also had the candy cola in a HSS Strat.
Yeah.
We've had the aquamarine metallic Strat in HSS.
Right.
But what we're doing is because we've got so much stock, we're being just choosing colours.
Yeah.
So we're having an example colour and then some stuff's going away then. But yeah, loads of affinities, loads of sonics. We're doing very, very well. And in 2 weeks' time, you'll be able to have a look at all of the things that we've got out the back that
we can't talk about.
about.
Embargoed.
Yeah. And I didn't realise that we were talking about them. And remember I said about the one colour. I was just like, oh, that's not the thing. Caught it in the light, completely different colour.
Is it?
Yeah. Yeah, and it's nice.
Oh,
smart. They'll look forward to that.
Yeah.
There's a little bit of something to get you through this next 2 weeks. But that's it, I think.
Please.
We're up to date.
My arms.
Yeah. Okay, so tomorrow, I think it's all four.
Yes.
All four of us.
Yeah.
It's myself, it is Andrew, it is Chris, it is Wub. That is not in any preferential order there. That's just the names of the people who are working tomorrow. We're here 9:30 till 5.
Oh.
If you're coming down, no doubt you'll see Mateo. If you do see Mateo, say, take your amp while you go in. Beautiful. Thanks. No, that's fine. Yes, we've got lots and lots and lots of really nice stuff here. Come down and try some stuff. We've got loads, actually. If you are into the ukulele stuff, at the moment we've got a lot of Carla stuff that we had from the festival.
Yeah.
That's here.
You just reminded me I was meant to take that back today.
Yeah, meant to take it back.
Great.
So we're just trying to sell a few. So we got some Carla stuff here just for this weekend. It'll go back next week. So if you did fancy stuff like that, but that's it. Enjoy the weather if you are local, because we've had a.
Are you doing this on purpose?
Sorry, I'm just trying to be polite and round it off. Can't just cut the feed. So that is it. Have an amazing weekend. We'll see you soon. If we don't see you soon, we'll see you next week on the lives, and we can see how long it takes Andrew's arms to wither away. That is it. I'm Andrew. No, I'm not. I'm Adam.
Come on.
Andrew's there. We love you. Bye.